An East Hampton family says they've had no water for more than a week now. They say they've had to drive about 30 miles a day to find a public faucet to use and get water.
And they say their landlord won't help them. News 8's Jamie Muro found that landlord, started asking some questions. He joins us live now from Hartford. Jamie?
The police department knows about this landlord. The building department knows about this landlord. The health department knows about this landlord. We drove around southeastern Connecticut really for much of the day trying to track this woman down. Finally, we did, actually at her property in East Hampton. Now, the tenants say that the landlord isn't doing anything to solve the problem, but she says that these tenants are such a problem, she wants them evicted.
My sister one night was using it to brush her teeth and it just fell off the wall.
This really isn't the main problem facing the Hall family at their rented home in East Hampton.
My brother woke up at like 2 a.m. and there was no water. He went to go get a drink and he couldn't because the water wasn't working.
The family says they've been filling up with jugs of water for more than a week after their water pump died. They claim their landlord, Lena Ruido, is nowhere to be found and it needs fixing.
We tried to get a hold of my landlord and she says she refuses to fix the problem.
News 8 learned the building department has a big file on Lena filled with several violations. The health department tells us they're having a hard time tracking her down, but we found her house in Old Saybrook, only to catch up with Lena later and her maintenance man back in East Hampton. Lena, were you aware that they were without water for 8 days?
No, I wasn't. I just found out yesterday, okay? And the girl came this morning to tell me to go down and do it. No.
No one ever called you for 8 days because your tenant said they've been calling you for 8 days to get the water turned back on.
I didn't see her. I didn't see them. No.
The motor died,
Right.
and someone broke into her other house, stole her phone and her machine, so we've been out of contact for quite a while.
Today they told us that you're barely passing code with this particular property here, that there's a lot of problems. That's what East Hampton told me.
I believe it, but it's not because of the house.
Lena says the Halls have been troubled tenants, damaging, even stealing property. But the Halls say they are tired of living in such deplorable conditions.
She's a slumlord. It's the easiest way to put it.
So she told you directly, I will not fix this pump?
Yes.
We're going to get a licensed plumber to reattach it and make sure it's all done nice and tight. So
Water by tonight?
yeah.
You know, there's many people who are telling us that these are deplorable conditions living in.
It was fine
It was
last
in
year.
tough condition when they came.
Now, the building department says that they really can't take action going into the home unless the tenant contacts them directly. So we informed the Halls of this, who then went to the building department, and then the Halls told us, if you're following this drama, that the building department says they're going to try to get into the house next week to begin an inspection. Meanwhile, the health department says that they really are having a hard time trying to track Lena down. We did leave Lena's address with the Chatham District Health Department. Well, live in the Hartford newsroom, I'm Jamie Muro, News 8.